on virus. Just think about it. Words leave you coughing, flow leave you wheezing, sneezing. That just proves I'm colder than a sneasel. Pass me a razor claw and I'll turn into a...
Hello, Retro Bro here with another powerful episode of Coach's Corner. Today we have Rhyquinn, who will be working on the RU tier and team development with decent coverage for this tier. Now, we'll tell you right off the back, this isn't the strongest team where we don't carry Virizion or we don't carry Durant, but we didn't want a team that was bandwagon. So this team is effective, yes, it's good, but it's not the strongest team, and we didn't want it to be bandwagon, so we're not going down that road. Also today we have BXL, who will be battling against Rhyquinn and the team that we have tested. So what we did is we went with Rhyperior, Delphox, Shuckle, Hitmonchan, Cloyster, and Tangrowth. And we will give you the breakdown on how this works. So for our Rhyperior, we did something a little different. We went ahead and focus sashed it, ability Solid Rock of course, and we went with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Thunder Punch, and Roar. Reason being is because though weakness policy is good, it's very tricky to get off since there's a lot of Pokemon that can easily hit 4 times effective in this tier. So we figured we'll have the Sash and decide whether to hit an opponent hard once or to even get hit with the Sash and possibly raw something out, like say maybe Barbarical going for a sweep of something of that nature. So Rhyperior in this case can be good for one solid hit or one possible emergency switch. And the EV spread is as follows. It will be 4 in HP since an even number really doesn't bother it, being the particular typing of rock and ground. We have 252 in its attack and 252 in its speed, with it being Jolly. Now, that is it being situational, but we also have Sticky Web support, so the best way to actually play Rhyperior in this team would be as an anchor, so it could sweep, which is why we have the Sticky Web. But we'll go more into that once we get to Shuckle. The next Pokemon we're going to go into is Delphox. It already outspeeds most things in this tier, so we went ahead and went choice specs with it. And we're running Flamethrower for obvious reasons, Psyshock for obvious reasons, and we carry the Grass Knot. The reason we carry the Grass Knot is because a lot of times in this tier you will see obviously Rhyperior as well as Seismitoad, and they both will be O-code by a choice specs Grass Knot, being that they're both weak to grass 4 times and that they're both very heavy pokes.
It hits hard as a truck.
And then Shadow Ball is for any psychics in the tier like Reuniclus. You have Megaman that running around as well, and then there's a few others that's weak to the Shadow Ball as well. So it's a decent move to have for that particular coverage. Then we run Max Speed and Max Special Attack, and it's Timid for more speed. And when it's maximally invested like that, it hits at 337 for its max speed, which definitely does some work. Now we go into Shuckle. Our opener, no matter what situation it is in most cases. So we have Stealth Rock for obvious reasons. We have Sticky Web to knock down the opponent's speed some more, which not only helps Rhyperior, but it also makes sure that Delphox can do serious work as well. So there's so many angles you can play on this team to finish people up once that Sticky Web is out. Now, at this point, if Shuckle isn't dead, which we're hoping Sturdy and Leftovers will take care of, we can protect the stall for a little more health, and we can Toxic Stall him. Now, without any investment in the actual physical defense as far as EVs go, except for 4, it sits at 546 being Bold Nature. So we made it Bold Nature so it got the natural investment without putting too many EVs in it. Then we did 252 to make its HP somewhat decent. And then 252 in its special defense, putting it at 559. So you now sit at a 546 physical defense and a 559 special defense with 244 HP. Not bad if I do say so myself. The next Pokemon is actually very gimmicky. We have Hitmonchan. Does he hit hard with Iron Fist? Absolutely. But we Assault Vest him so he can take more hits from the special side, and he can also Rapid Spin. So he will be our Rapid Spinner instead of going the War Turtle route. That way we can have a more offensive Water type for coverage over things like Golbat, which will be very realistic in this tier. So we decided to go...
Since we have Sash, Rhyquinn, the Rhyquinn, and we have Adelphon on our team, and also the Shuckle actually, that are also all weak to Soldogs. We do not want them on our side of the team.
Very true. So we went with the Rapid Spin, as we explained why. We went with Drain Punch. I mean, you're Iron Fisted and Stab, so why not? Mach Punch obviously for priority. And we went with the Ice Punch, which hits ground people like Rhyperior that we may come across, as well as Pokemon like Golbat, and maybe even someone that may be cheeky and possibly switch into a Whimsicott, which would actually be a terrible decision on their part. But, I mean, things happen, so being prepared for crazy things like that can actually be a good choice. Now we go into Cloyster, our Aqua powerhouse. One of the the offensive core of the team. I know, BXL, I know.
Well, you gotta save right.
Anywho, Cloyster. Life Orb we went with because it gives it the variety of switch through moves, as well as the fact that we did calcs on choice specs, and though it hits amazingly hard, a lot of the things we would need to OHKO with it, it still would not be able to do so. So Life Orb is the better choice, so we can switch through moves for that reason. Went with Dark Pulse, so we can go ahead and get the Mega Bayonet and Psychics like Delphox out of the way. Aura Spear for people like Minchino who runs around, Steel types, stuff of that nature. Water Pulse also works for ground and rock types like Rhyperior. And we have the Ice Beam for Golbat, as well as some flying type such as Braviary that really stalk this tier with sheer power. Now the EV spread on this will be 252 for HP, 252 for special attack, and then we put 4 in the special defense. Modest nature, of course, because we want as much power as we can without choice specs in it, so we have the variety. Now, for our gimmicky core of grass, we have Tangrowth. Instead of running the classic stall set that everyone knows, we actually made a choice banded offensive one because it has a base attack of 100, which is sheerly amazing. And of course we're going with Regenerator, because Regenerator allows you to heal when you switch. And we're going to do a lot of switching out, having a choice band, obviously, so it actually supplements for it to kind of hit hard, run, and heal as it can. So we ran Power Rip, so we can go ahead and take care of not only water coverage, but ground coverage. We ran Earthquake, because Earthquake is just an insanely powerful move, no matter what type of physical attacker running it. We ran Brick Break, again for normal types and steel types, as well as the fact that Brick Break goes through screens. And since there are people like Claydol and Bronzong in this tier, breaking through screens is actually decent. Well, Aromatisse is fairy, so Brick Break's really not going to do anything to it.
What? It's
very true. And then we ran Knockoff, because Knockoff is good to hit any Pokemon for the advantageousness of getting rid of the item, as well as the Ghost type and Reuniclus, which is very realistic threats in this tier. So now that we went over the EV spreads, the Pokemon, and some of the coverage they have, we will go over how they defend each other, because we did not talk about that too much, did we?
No.
Okay, so the way it works as far as defensive coverage, since we already talked about the offensive coverage now, is, say Rhyperior is out. They're probably going to look for a grass type to fight it, more than likely, or even a water type, right? If it's a water type, we switch into Cloyster. If it's a grass type, we switch into Tangrowth or Delphox. Real simple switches.
Or even Shuckle.
Yes, or even Shuckle in that case. Now let's say we're running Delphox and they play Bayonet, who we know wants to Shadow Sneak, because it's probably not going to Sucker Punch your Delphox. At that point, we can either go into Tangrowth, or we can even go into Hitmonchan, predicting that, hey, instead they decided to Sucker Punch, or even the simple fact that a Ghost move is not going to hit Hitmonchan too hard, because realistically they usually don't.
Well, it doesn't have that much physical defense, so...
It doesn't, but I mean, ghost moves usually don't hit too hard physically.
It's only 194 defense if one chance got, so it's not too high, but you can take a bit.
Yeah, like it could take a single one, like if we had to sack it, worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
At the same time, Shofu should be able to eat up the hits from a Mega Bayonet anyhow. So that would always be a decent switch. As far as Shofu goes, Shofu is just defensive power, so you shouldn't have to switch him out from anything in most cases. It's rare that he's having that option of being at the ropes. As far as Hitmonchan goes, we know he's weak to Psychic, so for him, the best choice for us to switch into would be from Hitmonchan to Shofu. At the same time, if it was a Psychic type that didn't have a Ghost move, which most of them do have, there is Delphox, but I'm pretty sure they would predict that switch and go with a Ghost move. So Shofu would definitely be the best choice of switch with Hitmonchan. Now Cloyster, on the other hand, will probably be attacked from a Grass or an Electric Assault. So assuming it's an Electric Assault, that's what Rhyquinn is for. And if it's a Grass Assault, predicting they go for a Grass attack or even a Spore, Tangrowth is there. And that's our defensive coverage. Maybe not the strongest core, but a very powerful defensive core indeed. So now we went through that. You guys go ahead and challenge each other to a battle, and then send me a link so I can go into the battle. And then once you send me the link, BXL, then go ahead and drop from the call so I can coach him through it and you don't hear us.
You guys don't love me.
Of course we do.
No, we don't. See you later. Okay, too long, have fun. I'm not gonna put it in the chat.
He said the salt is real.
Alright.
Okay, so when you guys get to the battle, put in the Skype chat for me.
I don't have it, BXL, can you do it?
He already left the call.
Wow. I'm hoping he's doing it because I don't have the link, so...
Well, he said he was sending the link, so I'll just stand by for a second.
He did a wrong team. Nice. That's my 15. Wow.
Alright, still waiting for the link from you guys.
Yeah, he did the wrong team. Wait. What? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Here we go, right. There we go, yeah, he put up the wrong team against me, he put up my own team that we just made. So I was fighting my own team. Right, we're in a new battle now, here we go. Now look at your team.
Okay. Yeah, I just went to the private chat, told them to send me a link there, so I will be awaiting that.
Should have sent it now.
Cool.
This team looks scary already.
I am coming. Okay, so let's go ahead and evaluate the matchup before you make a move. Moltres is special defensive, if I remember correctly. That's usually the way it's played. He's running Hitmonchan as well as Minccino, Golbat, Electivire, and Aromatisse. Either way, I would say go ahead and start with the Shofu so we can start setting up.
Yep. Alright.
So go, so go ahead and start with Shofu.
Yep. He's doing his own best move. I'm waiting for it. Yep.
And in this particular case, I feel like the best thing to do is the Stealth Rock first.
Okay.
Because he has Golbat and Moltres. So penalizing them for switches is priority right now.
Alright.
And the U-turns, perfect. Let's go ahead and put up a sticky web too.
Okay. Can do.
Alright, now let's go into Rhyquinn, because he completely walls go back. We have rock slide, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go into Rhyquinn.
You're at Rhyquinn himself. One of them. Damn it.
It doesn't matter, go ahead and rock slide anyway.
Yep.
He's gonna go into Hitmonchan, but whatever. Electrovire.
Okay.
Okay, then go ahead and EQ.
Alright. Oh, damn.
And that's why we focus Sash this time.
Yeah. Alright.
Let Hitmonchan go ahead and kill you.
Yeah. Just go for the EQ then.
Yeah, because he's gonna go first.
Yeah, back punch anyway.
Go ahead and go into Delphox.
Yep.
We're gonna side shot. Nothing on this team really appreciates it except for the Spritzel, because it's special defensive, but it still hits his physical side, so go ahead and side shot.
Nope. He's still choosing.
I'm pretty sure he'll go into the Spritzel. Well, the Aromatisse.
Yeah.
Good, go ahead and do it again. You're faster than that thing.
Yep.
There we go.
Sweet. Nice.
I knew that was the best choice he could make, but you went for his physical side, so he couldn't wall it. That's why we carry Side Shock.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna have to switch immediately. Go into Shuffle.
Alright. Shouldn't kill us.
Go ahead and Stealth Rock if you can. He may miss with a Rock Blast, hopefully. Nope.
Yes.
No cigar.
It's alright, I guess.
Go ahead and go to Hitmonchan. I mean, he's going to switch, but Drain Punch.
Drain punch?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's gonna switch.
Yep.
But you don't have anything to really...
6%. Yeah.
Switch into Cloyster.
Alright.
He's probably gonna Brave Bird. Oh, he doesn't carry Brave Bird. Alright, go ahead and Ice Beam.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Jesus.
Go into Tangrowth.
Alright.
An Ice Punch isn't gonna hurt that bad. Here's the thing, we're gonna double switch into Cloyster now. Predicting an Ice Punch.
Yep.
Okay, now go ahead and Water Pulse. Go into Delphox, you don't have a choice.
I really don't just like
Side Shot.
Can I
He's gonna switch, but it doesn't matter. Nothing on his team wants a Side Shot.
Exactly. Yes, fine.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
As long as we keep Delphox switching around to hit him, we'll be okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and Side Shot. One more time.
Yep.
Good, he didn't get the flinch.
No. Axe. Awesome.
Switch, he's gonna Mach punch you.
Here you go. Cipher. Cipher.
Tangro.
They said it all studios instead. I don't know again. Is he just stalking us? I think he is.
Focus on the battle, man. News. Knockoff.
Okay.
I was predicting a goal bat switch, hopefully. But he didn't go for the bait. Switch Tangro for Hitmonchan.
Alright.
Go ahead and Mach punch him.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if he was faster, so it doesn't matter. Mach punch again. Now going to Tangro. Hopefully we can get a power whip here. The assault vest is gone too. Good. Try to knock off.
Okay.
If we can get knockoff, we win.
Oh, he's about to promote your power whip on him.
Ah, crap. Well, just go ahead and power whip.
Yeah.
He's Eviolited, so... Ah, he didn't take that much recoil. Well, go ahead and side shock anyway. I mean, he's physically defensive, so it's not gonna beat him.
Yeah. What is that? Very good.
And that's game. Not a bad move, though. I mean, especially since he's already seen the team, but... I mean, it was really effective. It shows how decent the coverage is.
Yeah.
We just slipped up with the, where we switched up, which was actually my mistake, was when I told you to switch into the shuffle. How we went with Hitmonchan against the Cincino, we might have been able to change that around. So I apologize for that. That was my mistake. I had a brain slip there. Anyhow, it shows how effective the team is as far as coverage goes, because these are some of the realistic threats you'll face in RU, and you actually held your own pretty well, which shows that there's nothing wrong with the team, but smart decisions count. And on that note, we will end this episode of Coach's Corner. I hope you enjoyed working with us, man, and I hope you enjoy your new team that you can work with, and possibly build upon a new one.
Exactly. I'll definitely be putting up some videos at some point using this team, so make sure to check that out, guys, because I'll definitely be putting up lots of videos of this team, so I really like it.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's an amazing team, to be honest. I had a pretty hard time countering it.
Definitely.
Like, it was pretty smart what you guys were doing. You were trying to chip off my Hitmonchan. So you could come in with Bell Fox and try to kill me with a Flight Shock.
I told him we slipped up on the Machino matchup because we should have did Hitmonchan over Shuffle.
Yeah, true. And also helped that I have the full back like get away the hazards away from me.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to corner him. It was real tricky. Also, I'll have DXL and Rhyquinn in the description with both their channels and their Twitter, so check that out. And as usual, I've been Retro Bro, and I'm signing out.
Bye.